Hello guys, welcome to Technical Sharma YouTube channel. And today we are going to talk about ethics. Okay, so let's get started. So today we will discuss when should I use Apex, how does Apex work, then object-oriented programming, data types. So these are the topics which we are going to discuss today. Uh, Apex is a strongly typed object-oriented programming language, and it allows developers to execute flows and transaction control statements. And Apex enables developers to add business logic to most system events like button clicks, related record updates, and VF pages. Okay, and Apex language is integrated. It provides built-in support for DML calls, inline Salesforce object query language (SOQL), and it's easy to use, easy to test, and it's multi-tenant aware. Okay. So when should I use Apex? So we can use Apex to create email services, to create web services, perform complex validation over multiple objects, and to create business processes that are not supported by workflow, to create custom transactional logic, and attach, if you want to attach custom logic to another operation, then we can use Apex. Okay, and how does Apex work? That's the main question. So, first the platform application server compiles the code in abstract set of instructions that can be understood by a fictional time interpreter. The compiled code is stored as metadata. So when the end user triggers the execution of text by clicking the button or a VF page, then the application server retrieves the compiled instructions from the metadata and it sends them to runtime interpreter for returning the result. Okay, so this is the process how Apex works. Then next is object-oriented programming. Okay. So this is a methodology that provides a way of modularizing the program by creating partition memory area for both data and methods. Okay, that can be used as a template for creating copies of such modules on demand. Like precision programming, here is object-oriented programming model. Programs are organized around objects and data rather than actions and logic. The main object-oriented principles are encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. So now what is encapsulation? Encapsulation is backing up of data and methods together is called encapsulation. For example, you take a class, we write the variables and methods inside the class. This class is binding them together. So class is an example of encapsulation. Okay. So next is inheritance. So it creates new classes from existing classes so that the new classes will acquire all the features of the existing class is called inheritance. So a good example for inheritance nature is nature is like parents will producing the children and children inheriting qualities of parents. So that can be the example of inheritance. Next is polymorphism. Polymorphism represents one form and multiple forms. Okay. So in programming we can use a single variable to refer to objects of different types, and thus using that variable we can call the methods different objects. Thus a method call can perform different tasks depending on the type of the object. Okay. So next, let's go through the fundamentals, Apex fundamentals. So data type. What is data type? Data type in the effects tells about what type of data can be stored. What is the range of data that can be stored? Primitive data types, collections, emails. So these are the range of data that can be stored. Primitive data type, collections, email. Okay. So what are primitive data types? These are the data types which are predefined by effects. Okay. A primitive data type such as integer, double, long, date time, string, id, or boolean. So these are the primitive data types. All primitive data types are passed by value, not by reference. All effects variables, whether they are class member variables, are initialized to null. You have to make sure that you initialize variables to appropriate values before using it. Okay. So effects primitive data types include boolean, a value that can only be assigned true, false, or null. For example, boolean is active equal to false. So I'm going a little faster because I don't want to make this video longer. And in short span of time, I want to cover multiple things. So I'm not writing it. I'm just telling you verbally so that we can do it faster. So next is date. And date is a value that includes a particular date. Date values contain no information about time. Date value must always be created with a system static method. For example, date. Okay, let me write the example checklist here. So for boolean, example is boolean equal to boolean is active. Is active is nothing but the variable equal to false. Okay, so a value that can only be assigned true or false or null. Okay, so this is active is nothing but the variable here. Next, date. As I said, a date value that indicates a particular day. Uh, Date values contain no information about time. It doesn't contain information about time. Date values must always be created with a system static method. Okay. For example, I'll give you the example of date. Date. Variable is, let's say, my date equal to date dot instance new instance, and in this date can be 2022 comma 03 comma, this is month, year, month, and date is 30. So this is the format, and we have to make sure that we don't miss the semicolon at the end. Okay, so what will be the output? Output will be look like output will look like this 2022 hyphen 03 hyphen 30. Okay, so next is time and date time. So time and date time are data types associated with date and time along with date data type. The time data type stores times, that is hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. And date data type stores dates, year, month, and day. So the date time data type stores both dates and times. So each of these classes have a new instance method with which we can construct a particular date and time values. So new instance method we have. An example will be time t1 equal to we have new instance method, new instance. So here here we can add the format, I mean time in this format. So for example 1920:01. So it is stores hours, minutes, and seconds. Okay. So, so next we can also create dates and times from the current clock. Okay, and how we can create it? Date, uh, my date equal to date time, date time dot now. Date my date is equal to date time dot now, and then date t equal to date dot today. Okay. So if it is date time, if date time dot now will show current date and time, and date dot today will show only the date. Okay, and date time classes also have instance method for converting from one format to another. Okay, to convert one format to another, then you can use this time for t1 equal to date time dot now dot time. Okay, continuous to date time dot now dot time. You can also manipulate the values by using a range of instance methods. How we can manipulate the values by the range of instance method? For example, date uh, d equal to date dot today of 0. Okay. And date next equal to t3 dot add days 30. Okay, so what will be the output for this? So output will be uh, so what is the current year? 2022 hyphen 2022 hyphen 0303 hyphen 30. So this is what date dot today. Okay, and in the next step, what we have done here, date next is equal to t3. T3. So here this should be d. Date d is equal to date of today. Today's date will be stored here in this. Then d dot add days 30. That means the current date. So in this 30 should be added. Okay. So now you can calculate, like you can add from like today's 30 March 2022. Now if you add 30 more days to this, and you can see like what will be the output. You can calculate. Okay, I just add 30 to this, 30 more 30 days, so the date will come in April. You can try it and you can comment the answer. So let me go ahead. Next, it's integer, long, double, and decimal. So to store numeric values in variables, declare variables with not the numeric data types: integer, long, double, and decimal. Okay. Integer. What is integer? It 32-bit number which does not include a decimal point. Integers have a minimum value of there's a range given actually. Let me write the range here: 2147483 648. This is the minimum value, and maximum value is 2147483 647. So it's a 32-bit number that does not include a decimal point. Okay, and then teacher has a minimum value of this minus 2147483 648, the maximum value of 2147483 647. Okay, and example of teacher I equal to 1. It's a basic example. So in this video, let me end this video here. So the video will not be longer, and in the next video I will continue the next steps, the next topics. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day.